Hey, everybody, it's CJ Graham. That's right, Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, Part 6. And you're listening to Breaking the Fourth Wall.
This is Dave from the Comic Collection at 83 Bustleton Pike in Feasterville, Pennsylvania. Our phone number is 215-357-3332. We are right next to Northeast Philadelphia. We have action figures, gaming, statues, albums, and CDs, graphic novels, other knickknacks, and, of course, comics. Established in 1985, we are your go-to store. Come by and say hello. And say that the guys from Radiocast FM Radio sent you. The address again is 83 Bustleton Pike, Feasterville, Pennsylvania, or call 215-357-3332.
Wait, I can't see Rudder.
Well, that's all right.
We're connecting video on Rudder, but only me.
No, I got a blank screen on Rudder too, but I mean, when he talked, I heard him.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're going to take a picture, wait until we're cute. Can you get it? Can you catch it?
On audio platforms, we've got the picture, and we also have Welcome to Breaking the Fourth Wall Weekly Show, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! Presented to you by Breaking the Fourth Wall Entertainment. That's right. We are now incorporated, people, or at least that's what I'm going to pretend to say while I'm filling out my taxes. I am your host, Christopher Stolle, and joining me is the original, starting with Bad Santa himself, Mr. Don Smith.
What's happening, man? What's happening? I wasn't sure we were doing a show tonight. There was just so much. I'm actually doing one. It's good to be here.
Absolutely. Also joining us, the unhappy, disgruntled elf, Mr. Colin Washburn.
Hey, thanks, Jolie. Here, hope you all are getting ready for the holiday and getting ready to have Merry Christmases.
Making his triumphant return to Breaking the Fourth Wall Weekly, the one master of putting dumpster juice in stockings, Mr. Christopher Rudder.
Everybody has a lot of dumpster juice coming to them this year. Hi, how's everybody?
COVID edition.
I was about ready to cut a promo with that.
And last but certainly not least, if you wind up on a nice stocking, Miss Sorrel.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
On the stocking.
Don't ever say it.
All right, in the interest of making this one quick, because we are in the holiday seasons, happy Hanukkah to our people of Jewish faith out there that are listening. Hope you have a wondrous Hanukkah. Christmas is coming up, so in that interest, we are shortening things up. I'm not even editing this out for the intros of the different segments. We're just going to go to it. Let's start it off with Mr. Don Smith and the News Buffet.
Hey, all right. It's back here for the News Buffet, as it is every week. I'm trying to remember what I didn't cover on my own show, so we'll go ahead. We'll start off on a high note. China's Aviation Authority released a new COVID-19 safety guideline that includes the suggestion that flight attendants wear diapers to avoid using plane lavatories. The Civil Aviation Administration of China, CAC, document titled that's the Civil Aviation Administration of China.
Can you just repeat that?
Technical guidelines for epidemic prevention and control for airlines offer suggestions for hygiene practices to prevent flight crew members from contracting the coronavirus. The document, which includes recommendations for use of medical masks and other personal protection, online for one unusual suggestion. It is recommended that cabin crew members to avoid using lavatories, barring special circumstances to avoid infection risks.
Excuse me, stewardess. I just have to ask, you or the upcoming dinner, bitch? Captain, we got to pull the plane
Right,
over.
right.
Mikey made a
Those
boom
long
boom.
Flights, they deserve better.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
These diapers.
Exactly. Where are they? Those planes are small. Where are they going to fit a changing station?
German woman named Bertha.
Co-pilot change the stewardess when she's dirty.
Where's the plane, man? I mean, I heard a snake on a plane. Stench on a plane?
Oh, there's going to be some
You
snakes on the
can
plane.
remove a couple of seats and put in a proper restroom.
The breeze stock just went up.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Well, what if they get the paper, they drop it? They just drop it to save fuel.
In case of a loss of cabin pressure, please put on your own diaper first before assisting those around you. That's.
Hey,
As long as you get with your parachute, you're good.
you know what it's leading to. It starts
I've
with
worked
this.
a lot of weird life. Not one ever suggested I wear diapers.
Well, that's what I was about to
Now,
say.
in
It
case
starts,
of a water landing. Do what?
dude. That's gonna sink you down.
No,
That's absorbent
dangerous
as
in case
shit.
of landing because that's going to absorb, and you're just going to sink. That's dangerous right there.
You ever drop a
It's soaking
tampon?
it.
You ever drop a tampon in a toilet? Them things fill the hole. That's
There
all I'm
needs to be
saying.
a quick release. There's just a little pull there. Pop that diaper off in case the water lands.
But you know what this is leading towards. If they're already making the flight crew wear disposable diapers because so that way you don't use the public bathroom on a plane, next will be the people taking the flight will have to wear them, and it's enough to go through TSA lines. What if you already got a loaded diaper on you? You know what I mean? I had to make sure it worked.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing. I haven't flown in a
I
long
just imagine the picture.
One of the worst things
a
about
picture of the
flying
map.
is getting stuck in that middle seat between two fat people, and I'm a big guy too, so that's already terrible. If they're both wearing dirty diapers, I'm flying that. I'm hijacking that plane and flying it into a tower. Wait, is that too soon?
Oh my God. Hey, Colin, remember earlier I was talking about how we wouldn't get monetized on YouTube? That joke just proved my point.
I'm just wondering, is that considered a steak bomb?
Well, a dirty bomb for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God, somebody just let a bomb go on the plane. That's going to have a whole new meaning.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
It's like a biological.
An online entertainer broke a Guinness World Record when he created a tower of tortillas that measured 32.1 inches high. Angel Zayas, 24 years old, a drag queen and content creator, BuzzFeed's Pero-like, said it took him about 3 hours to stack the tortillas into a 32.1-inch pile that wouldn't topple over. Zayas said he prepared for practicing with various different kinds of tortillas to find the variety that stacks the easiest without tipping far in any direction. Guinness educator Brittany Dunn witnessed the try virtually and certified that Zayas had created the world's tallest stack of tortillas. In case we know,
I'm gonna beat him.
In case we know why there's a tortilla shortage, it's this asshole.
Ah, Chip.
I just don't think quite enough. I think I could do 42.
Yeah, that's less than 3 feet. That 32.1 inches does not seem that tortillas are flat.
They're like an eighth-inch thick.
Right, an eighth an inch thick, so that's like eight of them per inch. So yeah, you can go. That's not that complicated.
Look,
Does not seem that complicated to me to stack that.
This is just proving my point that lockdown is dangerous and people are losing their minds. This guy's creating Mexican Jenga with tortillas.
He's like, hey man, check out these tortillas.
But imagine this guy went to several stores and bought several different brands of tortillas just to try to practice. What the hell are you doing,
Did he
Angel?
reuse them?
Practicing the tortillas, man. Gotta stack them.
Did he wait till they were stale and
Well, he
shape?
couldn't find any toilet paper, and he had to spend stimulus on top.
That's not refried beans in between there.
That makes perfect sense. I mean, because they've yeah, I wonder if you're allowed to use something in between to keep them from. It says no outside support, but
Inside.
What did you use as a
can you
bonding
use
agent?
some sort of I don't know, bean paste.
What did you use? What did you use for a bonding agent? Avocado? No,
Homemade
Lavador.
bean paste.
There's your episode title, Chris. Homemade bean paste.
There you go.
If that doesn't draw listeners in.
Pre-flight bean paste.
It's organic.
Now know about the homemade bean paste. An Indiana portable. Hey, this is right up Rutter's. An Indiana portable toilet company shared a festive video of what it calls a world record of the most animated faces on a single holiday light display. Service Sanitation posted a video to Facebook showing 32
Poop
portable
faces.
toilets adorned with animated faces singing the song Hallelujah. The Jingle Johns have officially set a world record for the most animated faces on a single holiday light display.
I kind of want to see this video.
Animated faces.
I kind of want to see this video.
I want to visit it. I want to go and visit Rudder. I mean, this sounds kind of like the thing to do of 2020. I mean, toilet paper is, who knows? You never know with porta potty. That'd be fun.
Go take in a
Got an animated face right here.
It's close to Southern Indiana. We're guaranteed to fuck it up. I promise you.
The director
We got diapers. Don't worry about it.
That one's chewing on a Yule log.
Market of the company, Steve Dykstra, clarify it, Dykstra.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a G.I. Joe villain you don't want to be. That's the member of Cobra, Dykstra. Anyway, Steve Dykstra, the director of marketing for the company, clarified the feat was official Guinness World Record, but the company considers it to be a world record because they could not find any other videos online to dispute the claim. Because that's the world we live in. If you can't find evidence to the contrary, it's got to be true.
Legit.
True until proven otherwise. So I have so many world records that I cannot find a single other video that disputes that I don't have that world record. So I'm just going to claim it. Fuck it. Why not?
That's it.
Seems like the thing to do. I think
Of all
Stolle got
things,
the one for longest poo. I think he was in the bathroom 3 hours the other day.
Dude, that was a really good book.
If I saw any video of
Homemade bean paste.
if I saw any video or walked by any line of 32 porta potties with animated faces singing Hallelujah, that's going to scare the like there's that 32 constipated people on those porta johns that finally got some release.
Oh, that's the funny part. Does the like
Hallelujah when you go to the job.
does the light effect still happen if you sit down on the toilet to do your business? Like, do you have Hallelujah singing on your lap?
I would hope.
Look, it's got a nose.
I would hope so. If you have to sing Hallelujah every time you make a bow, you can probably try more fiber.
I think we just found the first segment video that I'll release on Breaking the Fourth Wall. Me sitting with my pants around my ankles singing Hallelujah. Bet I won't.
I'm just going to start this next article out because the first word in this article is Wang. So that's got to be good. Wang Lu Tai is no ordinary kung fu master. The 65-year-old from the village in central China practices a unique and excruciating-looking strand of martial arts coined Iron Crotch Kung Fu.
What the fuck?
Its most unique technique involves a steel plate cap log. A steel plate cap log 2 meters in length and weighing about 88 pounds that swings through the air and smashes into the man's crotch.
What the fuck?
When you practice iron crotch kung fu, as long as you push your shut. The guy's name's Wang too. So if your name's gonna be Wang, you might as well smack yourself in the crotch with as many iron plates as you possibly fucking can.
Right.
Anyway,
Harry Wang?
yeah. Wang,
Right.
Lu Tai.
Deal.
When you practice iron crotch kung fu, as long as you push yourself, you'll feel great, said Wang, head of the Juntun Martial Arts Academy. Wang, who has been practicing the technique for around half a century and has 2 children.
What?
Probably before he started, and possibly why. And the correct practice, it does hurt and has no effect on fertility.
What's the name of the guy who?
But he only has 2.
Who's the guy that swings the iron plated log at him? Is it?
Gong.
What? Shatner?
I'm gonna shove this log. Oh.
3 syllables, motherfucker.
You know, I have heard that they might have a little defect down there, but little defect is not this. Oh my god.
See, they call it kung
There you
fu.
go. Just so we're all on the same page.
Well, the thing that fucks me up is oh my god.
Oh.
Now, if you reverse this, he looks like a very happy
I
man.
love being able to share.
Oh, brother.
That's not a log. That's an evergreen tree.
That'll ruin your day right here.
Jesus Christ, that's not where you're supposed to plant the Christmas tree.
Oh, it hurts back.
That needs some lubrication.
Yeah, right?
man.
Ron Jeremy would cringe.
Now that's Wang right there.
Ron Jeremy's putting his glasses on to make sure it ain't him.
Not much of a Wang
Seriously,
more.
that was a picture of Wang.
Yeah, we just shared a Wang pic. We just shared a Wang pic.
Wang.
Oh, Wang. Oh, Wang.
Paul
The
Wang.
whole reason I did that story is Serenity say, if I ever meet this Wang,
Rah, 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 rah,
Rah, rah, rah.
Pull Wang.
Several years ago, a young Egyptian man abandoned his degree in archaeology to hunt scorpions in the country's deserts and shores, extracting their venom for medicinal use. At just 25 years old, Muhammad that's quite a handle, is now the owner of Cairo Venom Company, a project housing 80,000 scorpions in various farms across Egypt, as well as a range of snakes also kept for their venom. Caught using a colored UV light, the scorpions are exposed to a tiny electric current to stimulate the release of the venom, 1 gram of which can produce between 20 and 50,000 doses of antivenom. A gram of scorpion venom can fetch $10,000 for a gram. And Bosch exported to Europe, and where it is used to make antivenom for a range of other medicines, including contention. So anybody want to go into business, and are you good at catching shit?
Well, all I'm saying is right now
They
through
could
that.
also fix pull Wang.
Well, see that's it. Like as you were reading that whole entire thing, that dude in the video, you guys have seen it.
Anything cheap.
You guys have seen the video where that Indonesian guy is in like that pit full of cobras, and that one cobra sits up and he smacks the fucking cobra on the head, like the dude with the biggest balls of steel ever. It's got to be this guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. No, that's one of those. You can have that job, sir.
I don't.
A little bit of electricity.
Venom.
Like,
What's the
idea behind this is not to be the guy that goes out and catches them and even milks them for their venom. You want to be the guy. You want to be the guy that makes these other idiots do that.
Yeah.
That's the one. These guys that are actually going out and milking the scorpions.
Dude, I can
They're
picture.
not making shit.
I can
They're making
picture the
minimum
company
wage at
logo.
best. It's the guy that runs the company.
I can picture the company logo now.
The
It's a
guy-
drawing. It's a
Call
drawing
it-
of the
is it called a
Energizer Bunny.
ejaculation?
It's a drawing of the Energizer with two wires going up a scorpion's ass, and it's all like distorted with like the zap lines all around it, dripping venom from its tail.
We keep going.
And going and going.
Like a full commercial. They're gonna get a patent on that.
Yeah.
Wang
And
keeps
the
saying that.
Yeah, Wang shows up. Let's see if you could shock some juice out of this.
I think we'll go back. I think we'll go back. Yeah.
$10,000
I
a
think we're
gram.
gonna head back to Indiana for this one. It was a bad hair day. Someone returned a stuffed hare on Tuesday that had been stolen from an Indiana restaurant last week. Fox 59 Indianapolis reported surveillance video showed an unidentified customer at a 1930s Indiana picking up the taxidermied hare called Theodore A. Hare on Friday night, according to the report. The animal, dressed in a fancy hat and carrying an old shotgun, serves as the restaurant's mascot. The restaurant posted about the stolen hare on social media and had offered a $500 gift card for its return. Bren Jones, vice president of marketing and retail for the restaurant's owner, Hoos Culinary, told the Indianapolis Star that replacing the hare would have cost about $1,000. No questions asked, no hard feelings, the restaurant tweeted. Our only hope is he is returned unharmed. And he was returned. He was returned with a note. He was. Let me see if I can find the contents of the note here.
Chris, I am
This
so
was a drunken
jealous.
mistake.
Chris, I am
This
so
was-
jealous. I need to move to
Sorry,
Indiana.
This was a drunken mistake. He was well taken care of. There you go.
More entertainment there.
I'm telling you, I need to move. I need to move to your
Yeah,
neck of the
that's
woods,
it.
Chris. It seems like all the
Indiana's where
funny
it's
shit
at
happens
right
there.
Yeah, I'm not even knocking the fact that this thing was stolen. The fact that there's a restaurant whose mascot is a hare wearing a fancy hat, a bow tie, fucking double barrel shotgun.
A double barrel
That is
shotgun. How
awesome.
big is this fucking hair?
Yes.
That is pretty cool.
How big is this hair that it's carrying a double barrel shotgun? Jesus
It's
Christ.
a hell of a hair.
That's a hell of a hair.
Wow.
I want it.
I'm not with that one.
No, I want that.
Well,
Those
so did
jackalopes
this
around that
guy.
area.
He got drunk and he stole it.
That is a live action Bugs
What
Bunny
is that?
cartoon right there.
No, that's just a hair.
That is a live action Bugs
Yeah,
Bunny
he
cartoon.
stole that straight from Elmer Fudd.
There you go. Jesus
We
Christ.
didn't need one of those anyway.
Duck season, rabbit season.
We'll head out to Vegas. We'll head out to Vegas.
Roger Rabbit.
We'll go back out to Vegas for one last report here on the news buffet. Las Vegas, if I can say it. See, that's what happens when we have an hour conversation. I'm fucking drunk before the news buffet.
That makes it
Las
better.
Vegas police arrested a man who they said they found clinging to the wing of an Alaska Airlines jet on the tarmac Saturday afternoon, according to local reports. Cell phone videos show the man wearing what looks like a khaki-colored sweatpants, shimmying along the wing as bemused passengers stare out the window. At one point, he rolls his pant leg up, appears to throw his shoe at the officers, and then tries to climb even higher. A group of officers walk out on the wing, and when they reach him, he loses his grip and falls to the pavement, appearing to strike his head. Officers and firefighters begin rendering aid.
Okay, I call bullshit on this just on the simple fact of
at least it happened
khaki.
on the tarmac. It wasn't like
Yeah, but I call bullshit on this because I have khaki sweatpants. I've never seen khaki colored sweatpants. Like I'm envisioning sweatpants that are like, you know, Jake from State
that is
Farm.
No, they just took a long flight and there was no extra diapers.
Oh, okay.
Khaki
Yeah,
and
So gray and yellow make
khaki colored sweatpants or pajama bottoms is what those are.
so gray pants
You're
and
right. You're right.
Yeah.
yellow fluid.
He
Yellow
didn't have the
fluid.
He didn't have the extra Pampers for the flight, and he just had his pair of khaki pajama bottoms in his fucking carry-on, and that's what he put on.
That's why he rolled up his pant leg.
He was so embarrassed when they landed. He climbed out on the wing and said, "I'm not fucking coming down. I shit my pants on a flight."
That's why he lifted his leg and pulled off his shoe and threw it.
Maybe.
Because it had shit in it.
How many flights does this guy take this way?
If I crap my pants on it, I'm going to climb out on the wing, and cops are going to have to come get me because I'm going to make a speed. I'm not admitting that I shit my pants. I'd rather be known as the crazy guy that climbed out on the wing than the guy who crapped the flight.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Homemade bean paste. It's organic.
Oh Jesus! Kernels of corn sold separately.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the news buffet for this week. Thank you very much for coming along for that ride.
Dude, the news.
I would have enjoyed it.
I'll tell you straight out, man. As far as I'm concerned, the news buffet is literally Hanukkah. It is like getting 8 days of gifts. It's awesome. I love it. Fuck it. All right, we're gonna trans.
It says words like wang.
Wang.
Oh, that is.
Hey, if the guy's name's Wang, I'm going to say it's Wang. And that wasn't even some weird spelling. That wasn't like Houang Wang. That was just Wang. That was flat out fucking Wang. That's not.
Wang.
How else can you pronounce that?
Can you imagine the argument with his parents?
Wang. I don't care.
Could you imagine the argument with his parents over his profession? You allow people to throw fucking logs at your crotch. Why on earth do you think that is a job with a future? You're the ones that named me Wang. I have limited options. It was this or porn.
I'm Iron Wang, motherfucker.
It was this or porn.
Oh,
Hey, Rudd, are you still with us?
I bet you he's making more money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rudd, are you still with us?
We
Yeah.
lost
Because it's your turn, man. It's time to
him with Wang.
for the return of What's Your Effing Deal?
He's there.
And
think-
where's your video?
What?
Yeah, we have no video on you.
I
That's
still
why
don't
I'm not
see
sure
your
you're
video,
there.
And it sucks.
Oh, hang on.
He was taking a nap during the news
How
buffet.
about that?
I still don't see anything.
I don't know if your camera
No,
came
I
loose.
just had background on.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah. It's saying connecting video. So connect us with whatever.
Yeah,
loading
I guess
another
you
bowl.
can-
Well, load another bowl. I don't mind. Fuck it. The beauty of doing this shit through fucking social medias is the fact that.
Right? If you can smell it, what is the Delta? The Delta smelt it thing. Yep, that's it.
Oh, trust me, I smell plenty of that.
Delta Airlines' new logo.
He who Delta smelt it.
I really want to be able to see Russ.
Can you see me?
No, we can't see you, but at least we can hear you. So go ahead, man.
I can barely hear you. I can't see you either.
All right, cool. So this week from What's Your Effing Deal, we're going to talk about Warner Brothers just announced that they are going to release their entire 2021 lineup starting in January for streaming and HBO Go, starting with Wonder Woman. What's everybody think about that, and what have you read about it?
I mean, I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman, but I don't really know many more on
the
that.
cute little blonde girl.
I'm sorry, Chris, go ahead.
I said I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman 84, but I really don't know more about it than that. I've purposely been trying to stay ignorant of it, so I go to it.
Okay, so it's a prequel, and it's completely, it's about 4 years prior to Captain Marvel. So there's little known in the world about metahumans. It's the very actual first appearance of it, even though Marvel is considered to be the first one in the Marvel universe. But Woman is actually the first one in 1984. They actually go through quite a few different things with it. But after that, you have Hawkman, you have Aquaman, and you have the Justice League. You have another Batman, and you have another Superman.
I'm looking forward to Superman and Batman. I mean,
I'm
Aquaman.
excited.
I know a lot of people are down for. I have a confession to make. I still have not watched the first Aquaman movie. Wonder Woman, the original Wonder Woman movie, I thought was really good with Gal Gadot. I'm looking forward to 84, but like I said, I've been trying to stay ignorant of it so that way I get surprised. Because one thing DC is very famous on doing is spoiling their trailers. So I really don't want the plot spoiled for me in Wonder Woman 84. But with Henry Cavill returning to the Man of Steel role, and believe it or not, as much as I hate Ryderson, from what I've seen thus far, the Batman looks like it's going to be a really good flick. So those are the two I'm most looking forward to.
I think Batman's going to be badass. Really do.
This is all news to me, and I can't wait for Wonder Woman. That's going to be awesome.
The cool thing
is it going to be all ages or adult?
By the end of February, they're going to have all of these titles released, just one right after another, one right after another. So that's how the new box office this year is buys and home rentals and how many times people stream it. You know, like if you rent it once, you could stream it 2 or 3 times. Watch it with your friends and your family, blah, blah, blah. You got to watch this. I rented it. So they're going to count number of streams, number of rentals, number of buys, and that's going to be the new box office. They're going to bring it up
in the first month.
Of February. So within the first 60 days, they'll be setting new box office. It's going to be everything combined. So they're going to be like, you know, we have $7 billion in sales. And it's going to be like these record-breaking numbers and all this shit. And it's going to be the entire catalog released at once. It's going to be really, really crazy. It's the first time ever done. So I think it's kind of cool, you know, who rents what from what platform, because they're going to be everywhere.
I think it's a smart idea.
HBO, some of them will be on Universal.
I think it's a smart. I think for DC and the DC extended universe, I think it's a smart idea because DC has been hit and miss since basically the Nolan stuff. It's been hit and miss on their movies. Doing a straight dump of all their movies all at once, you're bound to make some money because somebody's going to find at least one Shazam in there that they love. You know what I mean? Or one Wonder Woman that they absolutely love.
It's almost like a chess match where everything is going to be used other than Disney Plus. Everything else is going to circle them in. So it's going to be like, what's Disney got in the lineup? Mandalorian's already spent. What's Disney have?
Oh, Disney's got
on Crush from
Disney's got Punchback. Have you not seen the investors?
I think it's actually a smart move.
Have you seen the investors thing Lucasfilm put out for Disney Plus? They made they announced a straight lineup of stuff that's going to fuck phenomenal. A new movie in Rogue Squadron spinoff show, a Boba Fett spinoff show, Andor's coming. I think Disney's going to do all right against DC.
The thing about this is in 90 days, Warner Brothers is going to release. Warner Brothers and DC are going to release about 15 titles versus Disney Plus's is going to release 5 in a 90-day period of time. Even though they're Star Wars, even though they're indoor, even though it's 15 titles versus 5 in a 90-day period of time, they're going to box them in. This is going to be their one chance to possibly take a foothold in the market that Marvel and Disney has had for the past 12, 15 years. This is going to be their one chance. I can put a dagger in them and like hold them in place for a second so they can really make a head start because they have another 50 titles behind it already lined up. Even though Disney does too, they have the quicker release because they've stockpiled movies for the past 2 years.
True.
And Disney is just now like, okay, we got stockpile shit so we can keep up with this later. So it's, you know, what does the next year hold for what everybody like fucking geeks out over? Is it going to be Marvel? Is it going to be Star Wars, or is it going to be DC related shit? I think it makes for a very interesting movie year.
Well, I'll put it.
That's the cool thing about it for us who watch it as fans. You're going to have the opportunity to 3 months Netflix, rent for 3 months Disney, whatever. You can alternate and rotate and keep up with everything that gets released this year. And the tone is going to be set between now and February.
Well, to answer your question, I'm going to put out a prediction between who's going to own the year, DC, Marvel, or Star Wars. I will tell you right now who the winner is. The fans. We're getting all of it. You know what I mean? And we're going to be seeing all of it. So the winner at the end of the day is going to be the fans, because we get to sit there and watch Star Wars. We get to sit there and watch Marvel. Well, fuck. Nowadays, nobody's got cable anymore. They're all renting the streaming services anyway. So it's not.
Fans don't give a shit if we
got to jump. As long as we got good entertaining movies.
We got to jump across several platforms. We're going to enjoy the shit anyway. Because I got to tell you, I never actually paid much attention to the Marvel movies. I've been watching those lately. It's fucking good shit.
It's great shit.
I surprised myself.
It's good. It's good theater, man. Yeah, it's awesome.
Ironically enough, with Marvel,
it's going to nominate for an Oscar.
And
it's not the pianist or.
I will say this much.
It's not the pianist or anything that you're gonna nominate for an Oscar or anything, but it's solid.
I will say this much for Marvel and for DC, especially for people that are first going through the catalogs for. Ironically enough, in my experience, it's the best movies from both of those franchises have been like the lesser known properties. I'm talking about like Shazam and Ant-Man, for example. These movies were Guardians of the Galaxy. These were phenomenal hits for fucking C-list.
Ant-Man, I don't.
For C-list characters in their respective comic genres.
Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. Ant-Man surprised me because I don't like fucking Paul Rudd, but Ant-Man was actually a good flick.
Yeah, Ant-Man was cool because they tied it into the other parts of the franchise, and they brought in that were needed for different plots for characters and stuff. It was totally cool. I loved Ant-Man. Great.
Yeah.
But I mean that's been the forte for Marvel, which is.
I think that we're going to be seeing more with Disney. I mean, we only got 5 titles.
Yeah, but Disney has Marvel, Disney has Star Wars, Disney has the Alien franchise. The Alien franchise. We they haven't really released too much about that, but there has been a report that Disney is going to be releasing an Alien TV show. How awesome is that going to be?
They're also going to do another Predator series. They own the rights to it now too.
Yeah, I don't care about Predator. You know what I really want? If Disney wants to impress me with buying 20th Century Fox, give me the third movie to the new Alien trilogy. We had Prometheus, we had Covenant. Yeah, they both didn't do great in the box office, but there's still
Predator.
I was never a fan. I was never a fan of Predator. Personally, I just never was.
Oh my God, with our graphics and oh my God, if they made that, if you watch it now, it doesn't look cheesy. But it's not.
I would really like to see any of these studios take an actual leap, go ahead with the family, pay off Arkham, and pay off Penguin Books, and go ahead and just write like a real H.P. Lovecraft story, giving him complete credit. Writing something about the Chthonians, or writing something about Arkham House, writing something, any of those stories, really giving him really doing A+ production on it instead of these B+ movie credit that they deserve. And, Tremors, that's a H.P. Lovecraft story, actually. And they just stole it and adapted it so that way they could say it wasn't his. And one of these studios where if they're going to spend the money, they're going to spend on Dune. Then they should spend the money on a real HP, the old ones. Do something in the Antarctic.
The Lurking Doom.
or the Dungeon of Innsmouth, or the the Deep of Innsmouth, and
Hitting the pendulum.
no, that's HP Edgar Allan Poe. But
I know. I'm just thinking of old cool things.
no, but in any of these stories,
I don't think
because,
since Vincent Price is dead, I think they should do anything new of Edgar Allan Poe because it'll just pale in comparison.
Yeah, no, those were done. Those are the classics. You can't do them. But what they can improve is something that was done of H.P. Lovecraft, like The Unnameable, or the Army of the Dead. All of that stuff that Bruce Campbell did with the Necronomicon and everything. That was all H.P. Lovecraft shit.
Yeah.
So if they were to go ahead and tilt that to an A studio and an A budget, and really put some fucking time in, and go ahead and 1.5 years into it, and make it fucking The Legend of Innsmouth or The Legend of Dunswick, and or The Color Out of Space, do something like that. That would be a fucking. You could make that a 2.5 hour kind of out of reality and doing shit. That'd be just fucking phenomenal to fucking see if one of these studios. But I don't understand. There's only like one living Lovecraft left, and then you have there's only a brother sister duo from Arkham House, and there's a very limited family involved with Penguin getting all them together. And by a movie like that, I guess it would be $1 billion movie before we even got started, I guess. But man, if they could do that, if you look in the front of every Stephen King book, every Clive Barker book, every Klessler book, every Kuntz book, they all list Lovecraft as their, that's their hero, along with Edgar Allan Poe. And for no movie other than 3 just horrible fucking B and C rated being completely written in that vein, travesty. I think there needs to be something done like it. It would blow everybody.
I can't count the Bruce Campbell Evil Dead series as horrible because those were fucking phenomenal.
No, they were phenomenal. They weren't
even the series Ash and the Undead surprised me. I thought it was gonna suck, and then I thought it was like fucking cool as hell.
I'll tell you, normally I would agree with you, but there is one thing that scares out of me. There is one thing that scares the shit out of me, and that is the announcement of rebooting Killer Clowns from Outer Space. If they try to make this a big budgeted film and take it out of its glory at B-rate, I think it's going to destroy the fucking film. I'm scared of the remake of fucking Killer Clowns.
Completely kill it. Believe me, kill it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're going to kill it.
If they did Dead or Dead 2 as a big budget movie, would kill the feel of it. That's what worried me about Ash and the Evil Dead, is they weren't going to stick to their roots, and I was so glad that they did. A big budget movie, I would think would just fuck it up.
You're right on that, sure. And I think Killer Clowns is going to be just god awful. It's going to be like Z Nation probably. It's going to be. Hopefully, it's not terrible, but it's not going to be good. So that's this week in What's Your Effing Deal. Hope you guys liked it.
Right on. I got to say this much though. I before we effing deal. Can you what?
I'd like to talk to Rudder for a minute too.
Oh, go ahead.
Know who we think be the Jedi? Let's get Baby Yoda.
Oh, Grogu, not Baby Yoda. It's Grogu.
Jedi. Let's pick up Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda's name matters.
Or
Grogu.
It's still Baby Yoda. Too dumb of a name.
Horse.
All right, one question at a time. Serenity.
I wanted to ask you about the new Curse of Oak Island, because they're talking about doing a bunch of new builds. But I would really like to get into this whole Mandalorian. Who is the father?
No, who's going to be the trainer?
Yeah, so Grogu, I'm still really holding on to the cloners until they prove otherwise. I'm hanging on to the cloners for a moment with Grogu. With Oak Island, the fact that they're getting ready to do the honeycomb build, and that they have found a few things. I think by the end of the season, they're not going to find anything yet, but I think that they're going to uncover some stuff and eliminate some things that make it, like pinpoint where something is, and the tie-in with the Templars. I think the coolest thing is going to be they're going to find where it should be, and it's not going to be it was already is what I think is going to happen. So.
Well, because of it being Hanukkah and my family being Jewish, the fact that the moth ties into that painting, and Chick was able to fox based on the menorah. I mean, like all this crazy stuff is going on that just it all links together in a weird way, and I think that it's
the only thing,
like life changing.
the only thing that gives me pause, the menorah and the artifacts that might be there, because obviously a lot of it is still tied to the Ark of the Covenant, right? The only thing that gives me pause with that is in Ethiopia. There is a huge population, huge. It's beyond village, and it's beyond a city, what you would consider an Ethiopia. Mostly like dirt huts and whatnot, but it's a city, and there's it's 1 million strong people, and they worship a religion that they believe that the Ark of the Covenant is actually there in Ethiopia. And the priest, the high priest of the place, talked to Graham Hancock before he wrote, and I think that it's been moved. I really was there. There's going to be some trace, but I think it's going to end up being moved, and so the story continues, or we gave it our best. We're going to find, a few million in fucking coins or whatever they find left. But the main treasure, the Ark and anything like that, it's been moved. And so I think that be on the trail of something like super historical, and there's proof of it. So everybody has to rethink things that way. But as far as like seeing the fucking Ark or whatever and it rewriting history, I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be a chase, but that's what I think.
Well,
It'll be a fun chase at the end.
I want to answer Colin real quick.
Who's going to train?
I want to answer real quick.
All right,
I think that it's down between two people. I think it's down between two people. I think it's either Luke Skywalker, because there's been a lot of push on the internet. There's been a lot of push and activity on the actor himself of getting Sebastian Stan to take on the role of Luke, where he aged for Luke during the time. However, on the episode where we had Ahsoka and Ahsoka was drilling that Imperial lady to find out about Thrawn, that alone tells me that we're going to get the live action version of Ed Bridger from Rebels. I think he's the trainer for Grogu. And personally, I hope it's Ezra, because if it's Luke, if it's Luke, we know where Grogu's story ends, and that's the slaughter of the Jedi Temple.
Right. Yeah, and he also, because Bridger, you meet Thrall. So do we have Thrall coming in soon?
Do, and I
do have Thrall coming in soon. And that's fucking kick ass, man, because Thrall is like one of the baddest characters that nobody ever talks about, except for like super nerds,
Grand Admiral Thrawn was a super beast of a villain.
Talking about him.
He was a super beast villain in the universe books. When he finally came to canon with Star Wars Rebels, the way he was portrayed in Rebels was absolutely perfection. To bring him live action to The Mandalorian would just be ungodly. It really would. Like, people would still classify like Darth Vader number one as far as Star Wars villains of all time, but Thrawn is easily a number two. Easily a number two.
Well, the real cool thing about Thrall is that his entire backstory provides a backdrop possibly to what the Mandalorian is doing. The Mandalorian is still the foreground along with Grogu, but everything in the background, you keep hearing all of these stories through the back channels of Thrall and everything, really elevates the story because it's getting closer. Mm-hmm. And if nothing else, Thrall wasn't it. He was a force to be reckoned with. It's moving closer is kind of like impending doom while he's trying to outrun everybody else. He's chasing him and Grogu. So, there's something to be said that I hope it does happen. I don't know, like that's an entire production, like that's a movie, not just a miniseries. Well, so maybe they do it that way. I think they could do it that way, actually.
That would be giving it respect, at least. Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah.
Well, and Thrall is considered canon now,
He is canon.
So, you do have to kind of side with Thrall a little bit. He is canon, so. All right, Colin, what'd you have, man?
Yeah, so you look at all this, and then there's this talk about this Mace Windu series coming up. They said like in 5 years or something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about that?
I haven't heard about Mace. I did hear about Lando.
John is. Well,
Yeah,
both of them
that's
are
true.
actually being talked about at the same time. Mace is being talked about by John Favreau, and Lando is being talked about by what's his face who did Jedi and whatnot. He's
Ryan?
talking about coming back. So
Ryan Johnson, he ain't coming.
yeah, so he's talked about the possibility. Well, and if they want him to come back, he'll come back. You know, if he has a strong enough story. You know, I mean, he sold them on doing a trilogy. He could sell them again.
Yeah, but
So,
they canceled the trilogy because of all the backlash of Last
both of
Jedi.
those are being talked about, but the most likely is
I don't see.
the most likely then obviously has to be.
See, I agree. I'm not
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm not discrediting you in any.
Because I mean, I've seen him fly.
Well, we know people can come back from the dead in Star Wars. I mean, Boba did it,
Huh?
and
They didn't show
Palpatine
him
did
die.
it.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So Mace Windu returning is
That's all that happened in that battle, and then he got thrown out the window.
yeah, Mace.
Right. But he's been gone for.
So I'm just saying that
His age
a
will-
series of
will-
Boba Fett
will fit the
is
part.
much more. A series of Boba Fett, even if it's a prequel, is much more easy to see than a Mace ring, even if it is a prequel. But then it loses its oomph because Mace Windu doesn't really mean anything until the trials of the Jedi Council. So you know,
I think
but
I
Boba Fett
think the
is
series
around forever.
with Boba Fett. I mean, that's kind of what. If it hadn't been for the fascination with Boba Fett as the bounty hunter badass, I don't know if the Mandalorian would have taken off the way it did, because that's kind of the basis of it.
Yet, ironically, I would go on the opposite end
Right,
and
then
say
bring
that the
him back
Mandalorian,
as badass.
Oh yeah, I
because-
thought that was
the Mandalorian, like I was.
as soon as I saw that ship fly in on that episode of Mandalorian, I knew who the hell that was.
Well, see, I'm the opposite. I'm one of those people that always hated Boba
Hell
Fett.
yeah.
I thought he was an overrated character in the original movies. Like, why do people like this guy? He's got 5 lines in the movie, and one of them's he got poked in the stick by a blind guy and fell into a toothy
Yeah, but
butthole. He's not a badass.
The
Mandalorian proved
problem-
me wrong.
The problem is that you're 99 to 1. Chris.
I know,
The problem is you're 99 to 1.
right? But what I'm
For
saying,
one of you, there's 99 people who do like it.
right? But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, when he returned in Mandalorian, when I heard he was going to return, I'm going to beat a dead horse. But what they have done with Boba so far, they're shutting my mouth. Now I'm seeing the badass that Boba was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Now I'm seeing the character that everybody else has seen for 40 years, you know? So credit the
The
Mandalorian.
problem is if you read all the books. The problem is if you read all the books and you read everything that was considered to be canon, you know, like the X-Wing, the fucking Solo series, and all that stuff, the Skywalker series, everything in between all of the movies that came out during the 80s up until the 90s before the prequels came out, you already knew that Boba Fett was a badass. So that's like the difference between people who like really are fucking nerded out by canon and other people who caught up as it went on, because there's a lot of people who are into it that Boba was like he was the badass.
Well, no,
he just got in that one little scene in the movie.
No,
that he was a badass.
No, I've read the original extended universe stuff. I've read the Bounty Hunter series with him and all that. And I admit that he was back then. I looked at the extended universe as kind of fan fiction more than like gospel truth for Star Wars. So to me, it was just placating to the fans in those books. But seeing him live action the way he's been in Mandalorian these past couple episodes, yeah, I've been proven wrong. Boba is a badass. I admit my mistake, and I was wrong on that. If Mandalorian didn't exist, then my position towards Boba would still be the same. If we're gonna play hat changes, let's play hat changes.
Right. Well, the coolest thing about this whole now
It's
they're
like
bringing
a whole new show.
shit in now, because now they're bringing characters like from Rebels and stuff. And so other characters can commingle now because we've got characters that are tied to those series, those animated series. I mean, that's what makes me excited. We're gonna see new characters and characters that we're familiar with from Rebels and things.
Jesus Christ! I have to say something. Not to interrupt everybody, but Don in that baseball cap with the flannel shirt on was totally fucking like trucker mode. That was redneck trucker right there.
It's Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's.
I don't know. I'm looking at that now, and I'm thinking of the wrestler Way Bryant.
I can't do this. What is this thing?
Fuck these hamburgers, man.
I guess I'm not hungry.
All right. Well, while I'm watching Chris and Serenity try to eat,
throwing his face faster than any Rod Jeremy movie.
As I'm watching Chris and Serenity try to capture digital hamburgers in their mouth, why don't we go into After Hours? Oh my God. My recording screen.
No, not at all.
All right. The only thing I got that Serenity and I were talking about previously for After Hours, the only thing I have that we were talking about previously was with it being the season of the holidays. Have you guys seen where people like take outlandish pictures of them and their family and they send it off as like family Christmas cards?
Yeah.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, that's funny shit.
Kind of like this, yeah. This right now should be our Christmas card to everybody. Oh, good Lord. Wait a minute. I'm betting that Rudder just sent me a... Yes, he did.
Oh.
That is our Christmas card. I will put that up on the network. Happy holidays from Breaking the Fourth Wall. Oh, that's wonderful.
What is this one?
Oh, there we go. Now Don's got the pimp hat on. Ironic that almost all of us have a cowboy hat. Hold on.
What is my hair doing today?
Take off the white one and put on my bad man hat.
All right, welcome to Off the Rails, Zero.
Now, see, this would be a lot funnier. Yo quiero. Yo quiero. Running for the bathroom.
You bring the bean pig.
It's Montezuma's pothead. It's Montezuma's pothead right there.
I'm just clowning around, man. This is what Kush does to you.
Oh, good Lord.
Come here. Hey.
All right, Stolle, where the hell were we? Let's get going.
We were on holiday family fucking Christmas cards, and we went to. I wanted to put Don to work on finding some funny ones that we can make fun of because we've all seen it. I know we've all seen it. People sending pictures of their ugly ass kids like dressed up in pink bunny outfits and stuff like that. Like from our family to yours, Merry Christmas. So I thought we could just have a little fun for the holiday season and just pick on those types of things. What do you guys think? You have any stories you want to share of silly outings, or like I said, I can get Don to screen share maybe some silly ones that he finds on Google or something. Or I'll sit in silence.
I don't know. I don't know what to find here.
As I stated earlier, I'm Jewish, but I also am Christian. So I have a really, really good holiday tradition. Me and my family always do prank presents. So this year, I am pranking my 4-year-old daughter with snake in a can. It looks like potato chips, just like Pringles, but the snake in the can pops out. So I ordered it a few days ago. Me. Okay, I ordered it a few days ago. We will see how it goes over because it says for ages 3 and up.
Which is a lot better than the popcorn bucket with the surprise in the bottom that she's been tricked with before. That weren't no snake.
Potato chip in that. Don't worry.
That weren't no snake. And the popcorn was extra buttery.
Hey, Jen did for Christmas, okay?
You sure you're hanging around?
I remember when my mom.
Oh, too soon?
Testing the taste. Baking cocoa doesn't taste good at the holidays. I tried it when I was 5 years old. Yuck.
Okay, I've got one. Why the fuck do people drink?
That?
Why do people
egg foo young?
Egg foo. Colin, you're on the spot. What's going on?
I don't know. He said something tasted gross, so.
Oh, baking cocoa. Around the holidays, make fudge. You use baking cocoa. It is the most bitter cocoa on the planet. Has no sweetness to it at all. It's nasty. But my mom said, hey, go ahead, try some. I'm like, okay. I took a little chunk, took a bite. Yeah, I spit that out right away. It was bleh.
Oh.
Never again. No, baking cocoa is out.
Speaking that should be spit out. Why in God's name for the
holiday? Baking cocoa, homemade bead paste.
Does anybody realize how cute Chris Rudder looks right now?
Never again. I tried.
Adorable. And it's connecting video while he does it.
What the hell? Stop it.
He looks like he has visions of sugar plums dancing through his head right now.
Oh,
oh, we lost him.
Yeah, I think that he took a shot for me.
You were making fun.
What are we looking at?
What are we doing, Don?
Oh, I don't know. It's creepy Christmas photos that we were looking at.
Oh, okay. Well,
oh my God. Okay, so wow, what is that?
I see it behind the tree. Yeah.
In a dark room hiding behind the tree. That's. Check out the door.
Say that and send it to me.
Red rum.
Oh Jesus.
Red rum.
That looks
creepy.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
Oh.
I've seen like the worst card photos.
Look at that.
Creepy,
Yeah.
There's always
the
inside that
there's
window.
always a step kid left out.
Jesus Christ.
She's redhead too.
What was that? The Annabelle?
This is just audio. So this isn't doing any good for our listeners.
No, there was like this.
That's why we got to describe
it. It was like a postcard picture, right? And it was a family, right? It was like 2 twin brothers and a. Well, the sister in the middle, and they had these like gnarly dogs that were like trying to snarl and like baring their teeth and everything. And the brothers on each side were holding them, and the girl in the middle was just like cracking up because they're both like about to kill each other. Everybody's smiling for the Christmas picture, but except for the dogs, they were all pissed.
God damn, that woman loves that pug more than she loves her husband.
I bet.
He's a decapitated head while she's holding the pug like, I love you.
Yeah, he's an afterthought. He's a superimposed image. Look, she's got her hand on his bug dick.
I think that the dog is wearing the ring, not the husband.
Well, yeah, that's
photo.
his little red rocket stuck in a ring finger. Look at that.
Good Lord.
The red rocket
hanging out like it.
Red rum.
He can't say nothing about it. She'll turn into Karen.
Oh, he turned into Karen long ago.
That's it. She's smiling because the dude behind her isn't her husband. That was the manager.
That was her pimp.
What was that, a bikini?
Oh, man.
Or does not.
The fuck?
That's just weird.
I'm not.
Okay, I have a fun game that we could all play.
They're all wearing pug shirts. What the fuck?
Okay, so
there's one pug right there, and he's like, I don't even want my face seen on this. And they're like, too fucking bad. It's on every one of our shirts.
You know, it's sad when they picture to put on a shirt and the dog's embarrassed.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The dude on the right is way too happy to be there. He's like painfully happy.
Just what I always
I
wanted.
would like everyone to take guesses on what the hell that app is.
And he's not even part of the family. You can tell.
Okay.
He's adopted. You can tell by looking at him.
One of these things is not like the other.
Oh, that made me choke.
What is the pussy
Is
app?
that the cousin?
What is the pussy app?
That's my big question. That is my big question. And why is it coming up as something on my phone? Corduroy something? And then what is it? Pussy whipped?
Hey, what's with the Ronald McDonald with the machine gun?
Seriously, it looks like Olive Garden, maybe?
That one's just kind of cute, except for Love Satan. Girl holding up a drawing she did for Christmas.
Do you guys dare me to click on it?
Go ahead, click on it. Let's see what it is while we're
I'm
going
gonna
through
click
these.
on it.
As we're paying homage to the Christmas saint of Satan.
Oh my god. This is awesome. I'm sorry. It's a pussy willow. Growing a pussy tree. Learn to care about pussy willows.
Oh God.
Oh,
What the fuck is that?
wow. How you guys have changed my algorithm.
These people need to realize Christmas ended. Or excuse me, Halloween ended. It's Christmas now. You don't need to put severed heads under the tree.
Wow. That was a scary one.
Cool.
Hey, Chris. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry, my shit died.
Aw.
Oh, it's a
You looked
Kardashian.
adorable in that.
This was back.
Bruce before the
Bruce
transition.
back before.
Bruce could still outrun you.
You think?
Totally a dude. Yeah,
You think? No, you're looking too low. Look higher.
Yeah, but
The
look
head
at
is higher.
look at the baby's expression looking at him like you aren't my daddy.
Not my mom either. I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Why are you wearing my sister's dress?
Oh, good Lord.
What happened here, he got really drunk the night before family photos. He got really fucking drunk before family photos. That's how he woke up. There was no time to change.
Actually, I don't know.
They just had to rush right there for their family photos that year.
I don't know. Looking at the other two girls and the mother
What happens in Vegas?
at the mother looking as straight ahead and as uncomfortably smiling as they are, it's almost like mom said, "Don't make eye contact," and the little baby just didn't listen. How fucked up would it? How fucked up would it be if the family photo was the three daughters and the mother and the dude in the dress is actually? Let me get in.
Holy,
Jesus Christ! The Adams family.
there is
Christmas.
way too much to unpack there. Like, why is Papaw's arm broken? Why is Papaw's arm broken? That's a bar fight right there.
Yeah, but look at the woman. Look at the woman in the middle. It's like she's the sequel. She's the sequel gender bender for fucking Weekend at Bernie's 3.
No, that's Rocky Dennis.
Jeez.
I don't know if you guys know from the movie Mask. He borrowed one of Sheriff's dresses.
Oh. Shaved his legs too.
That's an Oompa Loompa without the makeup. Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory really took a hard turn.
It's weird that I focused on the grandfather with the broken arm, because that's like, I guess that's a family memory for me.
As As long as they're not talking about how it happened. What the heck is that guy eating a Christmas tree?
Dude, Richard Simmons has
shoving
really
it in
let
place
himself
upside
go.
down?
Well, he grew some nice boobs.
That is totally Richard Simmons now. I'm telling you, he came out of hiding. Or now she came out of hiding.
Oh, good Lord.
And not on a diet, and definitely eating that tree.
Rochelle Simmons. I love this. Is the best tattoo in the world. I'm getting one of those.
Rudolph the red-nosed
Deer?
Yeah, it's
That
Rudolph.
is a reindeer with a nipple nose. That's Rudolph the nipple-nosed reindeer.
I got a Sharpie.
shit.
I'll do it for $20.
Well, the only thing is, you gotta shave that little reindeer face into your chest hair, and I'm pretty sure this is nipple. This is nipple toe right above his nipple. That's nipple toe right there.
Nipple toe.
He had a raspberry stuck to his chest.
Notice how the girl pointing to it is afraid to
Like
touch it.
toner to make it that red, or were those girls just pinching it?
Oh, I'm sure that's lipstick. that's why you have the nipple toe hanging right above it.
Let's be real. If somebody ripped their shirt and produced that for you, Serenity,
She's
would
like,
you want
I'm
to touch
afraid
it?
to touch it now.
I'm kind of worried about the guy next to him too. He's wearing a fucking couch cushion.
He kind of is, yeah.
I think it's a onesie, man.
He's
It's a
wearing
onesie.
a onesie.
I think he's ready to go golfing.
Yeah, right.
Hey, he matches my pants. Seriously,
Oh,
he
your
matches my
shirt.
pants.
Yep, he stole the rest of your onesie.
Now you know where the top went.
Oh
The
my God.
fuck are you? What the? She's pulling his pants down while he's holding up fucking Ralphie from Christmas Story. Why is he half naked in that?
Don't go away. Yeah.
For unto us a
Seriously,
child is
where
born.
did his clothes go?
He'll shoot his eye.
I don't know. No, those are some jean shorty shorts he's wearing, and that's just not right.
Let's break this down a minute. You have him holding a baby like he doesn't really
I'm
care.
shocked he can make.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, there it is.
Christopher Reeve has gone way.
And Stephen Hawking before the chair.
Clark Kent has gone way off fucking base.
I like the cape on the cat, but he's petting the wrong pussy. I'll tell you that.
That's the only pussy he can get.
If you look at him, he probably has never petted a pussy.
He looks
No,
kind of
his left hand is petting that gray one, and his right hand is doing nothing. Or maybe he's left-handed.
Actually, he's holding the calico
His right
cat
hand
down.
Right here looks like it's actually somebody else.
Well, if you look at the look on the cat's face, he probably has a finger
That's
somewhere that
somebody
cat
else's
ain't
hand.
comfortable
That's
with.
somebody else.
Where is his other hand? That ain't his other hand.
That's somebody else. That's someone coming in right there on that pussy right there. That's not his hand.
That's
I
just
don't want Ben. It's coming out of
The
nowhere.
look on his face is just, that is the most lecherous. That, yeah, he that's creeping me out. I feel like I'm being.
What the fuck?
You have a picture of a random hand on your
Yeah,
pussy. Don't send it to everyone.
The fuck? When you have that type of physique, you don't wear those type of G-strings.
treat.
The-
What happened to his legs? Like he worked out everything but his legs. Oh my God.
Look at his white ass.
Somebody want to oil him up and put him by the Christmas tree.
Bo Duke has really let himself go since leaving Hazard for California. Oh,
Look
my
at that shitty tan.
But you can tell he wears the same shorty shorts as the guy from that other picture.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think his robe is around the bottom of the tree.
Why is he choking a
Sometimes
chicken?
You just gotta choke your goose. That's all I can say.
Are you sure that's not
What the
a
fuck?
chicken?
There's a lot of fucking birds and poultry in this shit.
Yeah, but
Shorty shorts.
look at the dog's face. He's shocked at what they're doing to that duck.
On the shoulder. There's like random animals in this picture.
I'm worried about
What the
this
hell?
particular duck right here. That's Critter.
Where's his backhand?
He was proud of it.
The front hand's got the duck by the neck, but the backhand looks like it's entering by the back
The
door.
Chinese restaurant bought it.
I want the record. I want the record. I want the record to show that Don Smith said "shorty shorts." Pat.
Shorty shorts.
Short.
At 8:10 p.m.
You got something against shorty shorts, Rudder? What the hell?
Shorty shorts.
I'm
was
just
his
worried.
nickname in high school.
It's not what this guy's other hand is doing to the duck. It's why it's holding that duck in that position that worries me.
That's the name of this
Pretty
episode.
risque.
Shorty shorts.
Shorty shorts.
Three birds and a
Christmas shorty shorts.
Dog, man.
Good Lord. You know, come to think of it, where's the hand behind the dog?
Which one?
Where's the hand behind the dog?
I love it. Oh, that one right there with the bowl haircut. The only one with the true bowl haircut is best.
Because they gave her that bowl haircut for
He
Christmas.
looks like 3 times Princess Diana after the crown.
Mom, I didn't want to cut my bangs.
Like the
Oh, yeah. If looks could kill, I'd have just crapped my pants. It's like I'm on a Delta flight.
yeah, that's a bad.
I think she got the only pair of plaid striped diapers.
Oh.
I think she's being forced to go to Michigan.
You got
Not on that one.
you guys
The plaid striped diaper, also called fartin' tartans.
Mr. Mirren.
It's organic.
All right, guys. I'm gonna make a promise to our listeners that we will later this week we will release a video going through more of these because you guys got to see. Like, I'll make sure we do one. Why is she dressed like a bride?
Because these are phenomenal. What's that?
Why is she dressed like a bride while standing next to one of the Beastie Boys?
Bride of Oliver Tree.
While she's standing next to one of the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong
Okay,
there.
wait. Don't talk smack about this. This was me when I was 12 thinking about one of the New Kids on the Block. I mean, not a big deal. Kind of embarrassing. That's all over the internet, but
Oh my God. Let's go to
oh
something else.
yeah.
Benatar family.
Oh my God! Look, it's Batman.
Wow.
That's Pat Benatar, and that's the dude from Talking Heads.
They don't look like they have much Christmas spirit.
No, especially the girl in the half top. She's like, I'm 30.
Family right here. Yep, fuck you. Catch me outside. How about that?
This is the cast.
One grew up in Compton. The other one was in the Hamptons.
Dude, this is the casting photo. I get it. It's the casting photo to Grease 3, the married years. Summer love ended.
Poor kid here. She's just a hippie child. She doesn't give a shit.
It's like the worst Christmas card ever.
Dude, but seriously, the father, look at him. Tell me that ain't Lewis from fucking Revenge of the Nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Now that's a beard.
That's fake.
No, these chicks are lighting up 6 with Santa.
I hope that beard's
Hannah
flame
and Hannah's
retardant.
sister, okay.
He's just wondering where the third hoe went. Like, ho, one of you is missing.
Probably hidden in the beard. On that note, guys, I know we cut it.
Somebody said on Blitzen.
I know we're kind of cutting it short here, but I've got to get off. So we'll catch you next week with another Collins Corner. Let's go ahead and give a round table for everybody to get out of here. We'll leave on the two
Get off.
hosts.
We've been watching all these photos.
But all right, starting with start everybody where they can find you and what they can do with you in times of holiday cheer.
Yeah, same as
they can do
regular
with you.
times. You can find me at the Life 1069. You can follow me on Facebook at the Life 1069 or on Twitter at Don Smith Comedy. I believe I'm also on Instagram at the Life 1069. You can also go to the life1069.com. We release a whole bunch of episodes. Check them out. They're a lot of fun. We just got on like 3 more platforms this week, so you can go to linktr.ee/the Life Radio Show for links to whatever podcast format you listen to. You can find us there on just about every damn thing now. And if there's anything that you can't find us on, let me know at the life1069@gmail.com and I will get our asses on there.
And Chris Rudder, are you going to leave out some milk and cookies for Santa Don when he shows up in 2 weeks?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Why don't you tell him?
I might. You're not far from my house.
Tell everybody where they can find What You're Effing Binge.
There, yeah.
But so after the year, you'll be able to find us on Spotify, and then check in on public or private What Your Effing Binge page, and you'll be able to see all the other places we're located at.
All right, cool. And Serenity, are you going to tell B why you were kissing Santa Don under the Christmas night?
Oh no! What happens in the North Pole stays in the North Pole.
That's what I like to hear from my ho-ho-hos.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
You could definitely not find me there.
I got the
actually,
ho code.
Oh my god. I think that I'm going to be a piece of charcoal this year and say you can find me later. You guys all messed me up. Like, have my old thing on. Pant check.
Last but not least, the Santa's little helper who's probably sitting there right now with a big smile on his face with all the coal for all the bad boys and girls with his Delta diapers. Mr. Colin Washburn, where can they find you?
Oh, thank you.
It's organic.
It's
Minus the
organic.
diapers. Me on Facebook.
Yeah, you can find him minus the diapers at his OnlyFans page.
Yeah, no diapers, please. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on YouTube. You want to send us a message, positive happened for your holiday, or something about diapers? What the hell? Send me a message. With a K at gmail.com.
Right on. And I do promise we will get your segment. I ran over time. That was my fault. I apologize. But guys, if you enjoyed this episode in any capacity, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, comment, subscribe. Great podcasts of Breaking the Fourth Wall Entertainment. And of course, if you prefer, no problem, just look up Breaking the Fourth Wall Entertainment. Anchor.fm, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, or wherever quality podcasts can be heard. Guys, have a safe and happy holiday for Hanukkah. Christmas is right around the corner. We will see you right beforehand. But until then, guys, next Breaking the Fourth Wall Weekly. Have a good night.